Hey everyone, today we are looking at the brand new 10-year anniversary Disney Descendants dolls by Mattel. I'm so excited because I was so impressed with the first wave of Disney Descendants dolls for Rise of Red that Mattel gave us, and when I first saw photos of these, I thought they looked amazing. I just ordered these on Amazon and they were like about $25 each, which I think is the same price as what the Rise of Red dolls were. But here we've got Mal and Evie. So we've got our daughter of the Evil Queen and daughter of Maleficent. Okay, so inside this box, we've got Evie, and she's looking great in her packaging. Oh, that's so weird. She's like kind of floating in there. Interesting. So here then, we should have Mal. Yes. Here she is. Yes, and I'm so impressed with their face sculpts. Like, I think this looks so much like Dove Cameron. And this one looks really good too. Oops. I think it sort of looks like Sophia down there. It's Sophia, right? Anyways, just at a glance, I do love her top right here. It looks very good. I think both of them do look a lot like how they're supposed to look. The costumes look pretty accurate to the movie. But here is the packaging. So obviously down here we see a photo of the actress as the character. We see it says Evie, Isle of the Lost. It says Disney Descendants. As we go up towards the top, there's this like molded design detail in the box that sort of matches the printed design on the cardboard in the background. And she's just like standing in front of what looks like a mirror, right? I feel like it's gotta be a mirror, even though hers is the exact same too. So I don't know, but she does come with a mirror we can see. And then if we flip it over to the back, we see another picture, also Disney Descendants, Evie, Isle of the Lost. And then down right here, there's a little bit that says, to celebrate a decade of Disney Descendants, there's more to life than being the fairest of them all, to this fallen apple and daughter of the evil queen. What? I don't really understand what that's supposed to mean. Anyways, we can see some more info down there, and that is essentially it. So we will open her in just a second, but first here is Mal's box. So it's the exact same packaging. Down here we just see a photo of the actress as Mal. Down there it says Mal, Isle of the Lost. So that is the front, and then the back we see this photo of Mal, and then on the back of Mal's box it says, to celebrate a decade of Disney Descendants, this true leader, the daughter of Maleficent, dropped her wicked ways for true love and friendship. Okay, that's a little more clear. Makes a little more sense. Anyways, okay, so who should we do first? I guess we'll do Evie, since I opened her Amazon box first, and she arrived first, actually. She arrived yesterday. She arrived 20 minutes ago. But this packaging is the kind where it's obviously like the blister type. I don't love this kind of packaging, but it's okay. There we go. So here she is again on her little cardboard, and behind her we can see she's just in there like this with the plastic insert. First, we do have this mirror accessory. So it's like a little cracked mirror. Of course, it is gold with this molded detail all around it. And then on the back, there's a handle so that way your doll can hold it. Oh, and to my friend in the comments who keeps asking me to review Chloe Charming, I'm so sorry. I was going to do that for this video, but she was like sold out on Amazon. So I promise I'm waiting until I can find her and young Ella, and I will review them. Yeah, I do apologize to keep you waiting. But here we go. On her plastic insert, she does have 3 of those little tea ties. Interestingly, the plastic ties that they come with are different. They're not like the stretchy, like flexible plastic. These are like a lot more stiff, and I'm having a harder time maneuvering them. Great. And then of course there's an elastic band holding her hair down. Okay, so she's out of the box, and of course there is some box hair happening, but that could be very easily fixed, maybe with a little boil rinse. Her hair is saran. It is very nice saran. It is blue and black mix, and then there are these 2 braids up here in the top. She's got a middle part, she has a widow's peak, and luckily on my doll, her 2 braids seem very neat, so I don't think I'll have to redo those. But yeah, I'll probably do just like a boil dip and comb out her hair because it's a little messy, but I think it is supposed to be a soft little curl. And her face looks really good. There's no pixelation. Her screening looks so clean, and the face sculpt is so detailed. I really love it. So here's what we are working with. We've got some nice thick brown eyebrows. She's got blue eyelashes, brown eyes, dark blue eye makeup. She's got like a sort of nude pink lip. She's got some pink blush. There's no ear piercings or anything. And yeah, her sculpting is very nice and defined, like her chin, her cheeks. I'm so impressed with these faces. They are probably bigger than like your average Barbie face mold and Barbie head, but then again, these are a little more on like the stylized side of dolls rather than completely rooted in realism, while at the same time still looking exactly like who they're supposed to look like. And then she's got this necklace, so it's supposed to be like a gold chain. It's got a little gold crown and then the red heart. And of course this can be removed. It's attached with an elastic band, but yes, of course it does come off and it's molded just like this. And then she's got this jacket, so it feels like what, you know, leather would feel like a faux fake leather, and it is dark blue. It does have some printed details. I would have loved if these were real studs, but we've got this little belt going around the front and goes into the back. Of course, the outfit velcros on the back. There's a crown printed onto the back. At the sleeves, there's this like white, lighter blue kind of paint splatter type of ocean wave design. I don't know, that's just kind of how I interpret it. And it happens down here too. And of course, we've got this fake zipper going down the front. So this is like a real detail. It's not just like a printed zipper. So I do appreciate that. Of course, we also have this collar right here. And then this velcros from the back. So we could take this off. And underneath, we've got this dress. So this is a one piece. We've got this like royal blue long sleeve top with these shoulder pads. Again, these are like that fake leather type of material. And then of course it velcros in the back. And then her dress or her skirt, I can't tell what it's supposed to say. I don't know. There's like words or letters on it, but it's like a very, very dark blue and black little skirt. There's some red moments, some fake little like studs printed on there as well. And then we've got these leggings. So these are black and gray, and they've got this kind of cracked gray design all over it. And these do stop at the ankle, so they don't cover the foot. And they are an elastic waistband. Now we've got these shoes right here. So these are very cute little black boots with some molded studded details. We've got the blue shoelaces. These are like ankle boots, and they've got a little bit of a heel. Of course, they can pop off, and she's got a heeled foot. And these are the same bodies as the Descendants Rise of Red dolls. So your classic Barbie should be able to fit most of these pieces, but they've got nice articulation. But first we do have these little like bite gloves, fingerless gloves right here. And these are a solid plastic, so you could remove them. And these are a flexible plastic, so they're not cloth. And then articulation wise, of course, she can nod and rotate at the head. She's got shoulder, elbow, wrist. She can sit, and she has knee articulation as well. So that is Evie. Let's go ahead and open mail right here. Okay, there we go. Here's one last look at her on her little cardboard. Oops. And then you'll take her out. And of course, she's packaged the exact same way as Evie was. Now, she does come with her magic book. So it is gold, it is plastic. We've got a little fire-breathing dragon molded onto the front. There's some details molded into the corners of the book. Here's the side and the back, and it can open to reveal nothing inside, which is fine, but it is still a cute accessory. But these plastic ties are more tough than what I'm used to. And of course, she also has 3 of those plastic T-ties in the back of her head. Okay, so she's free from her box. She also has saran hair. It is very, very gel. And her hair color is a blend of black and purple. But it is just a short kind of shoulder length haircut, and it flips out a little bit or in on whichever side you're looking at it from. So that is her hair. And yeah, like I said, it's very gelled. I will rinse out the gel and sort of style it a little more. But her face is also beautiful, no pixelation either. And I do feel like they did a particularly great job with her face. I mean, it looks so much like Dove Cameron. So we've got some brown eyebrows, of course. We have a sort of pink to purple eye makeup. She's got green eyes, she's got a light pink lip, some pink blush, again, no pierced ears on her. And then we've got her outfit. So her jacket is also sort of like a fake leather, but it's more of a reptile skin type of texture. And it's got a lot of printed details on it. I, again, would have loved if we had some real studs on it, but we do have this zipper detail going across the front. Otherwise, everything else is printed. On the back here, we've got this green sort of heart. Oh my gosh, yeah, this green heart right there. And then we see some more like pink, some green stripes, pink stripes all around this outfit. And yeah, it looks pretty accurate to what she wears in the movie. We've got a little collar happening up here. Also these sleeves that sort of look like a dragon wing with the way that they are cut. Now this jacket does Velcro from the front, and we've got this top right here that has this like neon green, like fiery design on it. The top is dark purple. We've got this black mesh all around like the sleeves, at the collar up here, and then also down here at the bottom. It's sort of like a black mesh skirt. The shirt Velcros in the back, but the Velcro stops right here, and then the mesh is still tied together, so you'd have to like slide this up sort of like a dress. And then again, we've got the leggings. So these are dark purple and black, and we've got these printed details, these like white, they kind of look like zippers. And we've also got these boots. So these boots are just solid all black, but they've got these sculpted dragon wings on the sides of them, and they've got that again kind of like a reptile skin texture to them, and some more molded shoelace details and a molded zipper detail as well. And they've got this sort of chunky heel down there. And then of course she's got the exact same articulation as Evie. Oh, and lastly, Mal did come with the same, I think they're the exact same little biker gloves. So let's fix up their hair. Evie definitely needs a boil rinse and a condition, and she also needs a good rinse too, because I want to get the gel out of her hair. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's get started with Evie. I did decide that I want to give her a perm. I want to practice doing a perm using straws. Now, I'm always afraid. I don't know why. I'm just always intimidated, just because it's a little time consuming doing the straw perms, but we're going to try it anyways. But of course, first I do want to start by detangling her hair. So I'm spraying it with some water, and then I will put a little bit of conditioner, or a lot of conditioner, in her hair, and then we will comb it out and then rinse the conditioner out afterwards. Great, so again, once the hair is all detangled, I will rinse out the conditioner, and now we will get her started with the perm. So what we are doing is taking a section of hair, making sure it's nice and smooth, and then taking some end papers that I just used paper towel. Now, the only thing with the paper towel is it did leave some little paper particles, some little like fluffy residue in the hair, so just beware of that. I'm using a clip to hold the paper towel up at the top of the hair, and then using one of these little like coffee straws to roll the hair upward like this. And then I'm using a pipe cleaner to go through the straw and then out the other end of the straw, and then I'm just twisting it shut like this to secure our little curler. And the pipe cleaners can also leave some fuzzies floating around, so I might look into some other options, some other tools that I can use, but this is just what I had at my disposal. So we'll go ahead, we'll do this next section of hair over here. So same thing, we will wrap the hair in our paper towel end papers, and then I'm sliding it down just a little bit like this to make sure the ends are hopefully smooth, and then we are clipping it up at the top, and then I'm taking my little straw and just rolling the hair up. Now I had all of these curls going in the same direction. In the end, I do wish that I had one half going outward and then the other half going out. When I have all of them going the same direction, then one half will be going out and the other half is going in. The sound of it doesn't make sense, but I will show you once we see the end result. So anyways, we're finishing up this curler, and then I am snipping away the excess pipe cleaner. And now we will just take some very, very hot water to set the curls by dipping them in it just like this. And then we will go and set her to dry. And here we go. Now she's finally mostly dry, like 75-60% dry, I would say. So we're gonna go ahead and take everything out. First, I'm gonna start just with one curl, and this is how it looks fresh out of the curler, and you could totally leave it like that. My first instinct was to try and separate it and try to just reshape it using my fingers, but then I pulled out my curl cream just to try to rehydrate the hair just so that way there's like no flyaways. And then I'm finally taking another straw right here, this is a thicker metal straw, and I'm just wrapping the hair around it again. So instead of just reshaping the curls with my finger, I'm just reshaping it with this straw like this, and then I'm spraying a little bit of hairspray. And then we are sliding the straw out and then just sort of maneuvering the curl with my fingers just like this until I get something that I think I'm okay with. And I did spend like the next hour or so after I took down all of these curls just fussing with the hair, trying to get it to a place where I was happy with it. Again, this is all just practice for me, so we're trying our best over here, okay? But yes, we will take down all of these curls, and now here they finally are, both of them. So here, of course, is Evie first, and again, I love the way that on the left side, her curl is like curling outward, and on the right side, it's curling inward, and I wish that on the right side, I had also had those going in the outward direction instead of inward. I hope that makes sense. But regardless, it's okay. The hair looks very wet still and very shiny. That curl cream, I probably used too much of it, so it's still drying. The back is a mess, but you know what? I'm just going to not look at it. And regardless, I think she looks cute from the front. So yeah, it's okay. Now, Mel over here was just super simple. I just washed out the gel, put a little conditioner in her hair, and that is it. Now her hair is nice and smooth, and you can brush it. And I did realize that one of her little gloves is different from the other. I thought they were both the same, but yeah, one is a little bit different. So there you go. Those are Mal and Evie, our 10-year anniversary Disney Descendants dolls. Let me know what you think about these dolls. Again, I do think that Mattel did a really good job with them. Yes, I would have loved some more added details on the outfit rather than printed details, but it's okay. I do think that the faces and the hair quality is really great. So again, let me know your thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time. Bye.